Ventru, Malkavian, and the man, I'm drawing a blank right now. Did I say Bruja already?
Tremere?
Tremere, thank you.
There you go.
Man.
See?
You see?
I got you, baby.
So you got a huge fan community that I know has been ravenous. They've been kind of working and adding stuff to Bloodlines 1 over all these years. They've been, I'm sure, in touch with you.
Yep.
So, you know, you have to pay homage to him here. I think we were in Los Angeles for the first one, and it was so interesting how you moved zones, kind of told the story by moving around on your own. We're in Seattle this time. How are you using the city of Seattle to tell your story?
So yeah, we're for this one, we're definitely trying to incorporate as much of like real world Seattle as we can. We kind of do the same thing as the first one, where it's hub based. We try to condense, you know, several blocks into one central area that captures the look and feel of like the essence of like Capitol Hill, for example. You
guys are based out of Seattle, so this is like home base for you, right?
Yeah, this is we're based in Seattle, which makes it a lot easier to go out and get research material on everything. You know, take reference stuff. For us, though, it was like for us, there's a lot of great things about Seattle history. We wanted to bring that in. We wanted to do our research. We wanted to bring in, you know, historic areas. Like something you might see in the trailers is you might see a little bit of the Seattle Underground, which is an actual thing that exists, where the city was completely burned down in the late 1800s by a fire. And so instead of, they just rebuilt right over that. So that original city kind of still is there underground, which is perfect for World of Darkness.
I have to ask about, like, one of my favorite things and one of the most standout things about the first game, the voice acting. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
And are you doing a voice?
I think I can confirm that I'm probably doing a voice.
Are you the stop sign?
I am.
He did play Malkavian.
I don't want to get typecast. As
like I was a stop sign last time. Like
So one of the things that as far as like the cast goes, obviously as I was saying, the performance was a huge thing in the first one, and I'm working with the same voice director, Margaret Tang, that did the first game, and while I can't actually say anything about the actual actors that are working on it right now,
totally understandable,
I will say that this is kind of like a perfect cast. It is a really big cast, and we have some of the like big names in voice acting, and I think people are going to be so psyched when they see the list of voice actors.
I'm one of those guys who's been playing games for long enough, and I'll pick up a brand new game and not know like the cast. So you're saying like when I talk to somebody in the game, I'll squeal a little bit because I'll know that voice. Awesome.
And is there a chance? I mean, this is set in the World of Darkness, which has a huge, you know, RP community, lots of celebrities coming from there. Anyone we might recognize? I'm really digging for names.
Yeah,
I know. And
we're putting the screws to you, pal.
Yeah, well, they always send in a marketing person with me just in case. You know.
Oh, he's right there. He's got the cattle prod.
Yeah,
watch out! Don't tell me.
It's you know, I have to be very careful. I will get lashed after the show if I say too much.
You bet.
Yeah.
Now another great point about the Bloodlines game is the replayability factor. Meaning you can play through it as one particular clan with a particular type of attitude. NPCs regard you in a certain way. Is that have a comeback in this game?
Yeah, definitely. The things that you say to the characters is going to have an impact on the story. It's going to be something that you're going to see. You're going to see reactivity to that. There are going to be things that you might do in the story that may end up with, for some people that character may be killed. For some of your choices, for example, we have several factions that run the city, and you can run missions for several of those factions. Now, if you were to do something like make a choice where you do something that you feel is very beneficial to you, but is not great for the faction that you're running something for, then they will never work with you again.
Okay.
So you'll be on their shit list, and they're gonna basically
Guess I have to be the one to tell you. You're dead.
The city. We're all fighting over scraps here.
I've seen it razed by fire, shaken by quakes.
Whatever you do in my city, I will hear about it. Seattle is firmly under my control.
You're obviously new to this whole existence, but truth is, most of you types won't even make it a whole year. So you probably figured out that you need to drink blood. You can't just do whatever you want. Cities are carved up by political factions. Never tell anyone about what you are. See, vampires are extremely territorial. Unwittingly poach in someone's territory and suddenly whip! We have one rule. You don't break the masquerade. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your death. Having fun yet?
I'm happy to see you accepted my invitation. All I need you to do is to find a thin blood by the name of Slug. He's in hiding, but the Nosferatu most likely know where he is. Once you find Slug, all you have to do is purchase some information off of him. Feel free to use whatever methods are needed to get him to comply.
I assume your handlers have sent you to find our smelly friend. You can find Slug under the freeway, in a place the locals call the jungle. He's smart enough to hide among the homeless down there, but not quite smart enough to do it well. Talk to him about coming to see us, and no one needs to know. We'll let you keep anything you've been promised from whoever sent you to me, but you'll want to watch yourself. Lots of unsavory animals in the jungle.
I don't know you. That's a good start.
Slug is a coward, but he survived this long on his own, so he's bound to be a handful. He's also not the only one you'll need to look out for.
Whatever methods are needed to get him to comply.
We'll let you keep anything you've been promised.
Just let me go. Come on. Just let me leave.
Guess I have to be the one to tell you. You're dead. You're obviously new to this whole existence, but truth is, most of you types won't even make it a whole year. We have one rule. You don't break the masquerade.
The city. We're all fighting over scraps here.
Welcome to the first day of the rest of your death. Having fun yet?
this city will bleed you dry. You're young. You'll fight over scraps. Safety is bought with blood. Yours. Theirs. Ours. Make one mistake, and it's over. Here, no one's hands stay clean. You will come to despise it as much as I do. But I've waited so long to see it again.